we have to take a look at Digi Byte. One of the dinosaur coins that have been around for actually quite a long time. Now, we take a look at the whole chart. I mean, the price action isn't the best, but what I want to bring your attention to is how we went up, we went back down, we went up, back down again, bear market, obviously, then went up again. So we see two peaks. Now, remember this. We had two peaks, now we only have one. Volume's down, everything looks bad. Yes. But let's go to the technicals here on TradingView. Alright, now we see that Digi Byte in 2017, 2018 went up, had a very crazy period of just gains, and then went into this like little mini bear market that just went to the side, creating a bullish channel. Now, we went down, consolidated here, went down again, broke through the bullish channel, and then we went on to make new all-time highs. Now, if we take a look at our Digi Byte here, it did something similar. I mean, correlation does not mean causation, but we went up, not as clean as here, obviously, but we went up nevertheless. Then here is where it gets interesting. We went down, we went up, we created something similar to what 2017, 2008 looked like, and we went back down. Now, we just made a little W pattern here, and now we're coming back to test it. As you can see, I was looking for a trade here. And what I want to bring our attention to is how this looks very similar to what's happening here. I don't want to push it because, I mean, just because this looks a little bit like this doesn't mean it's one-to-one. But, I mean, this is something to keep in mind. Price then, obviously, after breaking out, retesting this channel, went out to make all-time highs. And I put an order block here, so I mean, you want to do risk no matter what. We could see this little retracement, but we broke through it, and we tested it to confirm. So that is somewhat similar to what I'm looking at now. So we're here. Once we break out, I mean, we can even look here. We break out. If we just go past to all-time highs, that's 600%. That's 675%. I apologize. So if we could take it here, roughly, rough estimate here, and we just bring it up to here, previous all-time high, maybe a little higher, 500%. So we can definitely make money, even off these legacy coins. Now, what else I want to bring our attention to is not only the technical side of it, even though, if we look at this fractals, looks very nice. But I want to look at the Explorer. Here we'll go on the Digi Byte Blockchain Explorer. So what I want to bring us to is the rich list. Essentially, this just shows that all the holders of Digi Byte and their recent transactions. So let's look at the very first one. We won't be looking at this one because it's Bittrex, but what I want you guys to look at is the amount of coins they have, and the last days they've done something with it. I'm sure it's any sort of transactions that's recently been done. So we'll go on this wallet. You could obviously send them some Digi Byte. I don't think you really want to, considering they hold the most of it. But if we look back from even 2 months, we'll even go lower. From a year, I mean, they did sell off here actually. So we'll go from 3 months recently. They've just been compounding 50 million, 50 million, 50 million, 50 million, 50 million, 50 million. I think you get the point. Here they kind of went off, but they never sold. They just kept adding. And then 24 days ago, they added some more. And see, they didn't send any. They only sent twice. So they haven't really been selling. Now, just because the top holder has been doing that doesn't mean the rest. I mean, there's other wallets. So let's take a look at them 13 days ago. See what they did. Okay, now we see something different. I mean, for the last 10 months, they've been just buying. Even more, I'd say. For the last year, they've been just buying. And they sold 10 million. 10 million. Okay. They bought back some more, then sold off 20 million. Now they're buying back again. You see, 13 days ago, they bought some more. Now, okay, let's look at the other ones. I want to look at the most recent one, actually. So that would be, so this is 13 days. That's the one we just looked at. 20 days, no. 65, 8 years. Let's look at the one at 8 days ago. It's still in the top 10, which is important. So let's see what they got. Let's see what they've been doing. So this one actually sold off 30 million. Now, they've been buying for the last 23 days, but just 8 days ago they sold recently 30 million. So that's something to be aware of. That's something to be aware of. Let's look at one more, as recent as possible. I like to look at the top 10 just because it's a little more effective. We'll look at the 16th wallet, even though I usually don't go lower. Okay, they just bought a lump sum. That's good to know. So lump sum is 66 million. So obviously you could come here and just look through these wallets. This is which is one of the fundamental factors that I use when looking at a coin. It's called crypto ID. You could look at Digi Byte, Bitcoin as well, and some other coins. But what I want to bring us back to is the charts. Is that we still have potential to make new all-time highs. I mean, considering we break out and we don't push lower than this bottom. I mean, I say if we go lower than this, if I get my handy dandy brush, if we go lower than this, we do something like this. We go down, test. I mean, I just see more downside. This is just bearish territory from now. But say we do something similar here. We begin to round off, break through this channel, retest. And this retest is going to be important because this will show that we are now making a new trend. Obviously, I would like to break past this. It'll probably go somewhere higher, hit this order block here, sell off, retest, and then keep going. This will happen very fast, so I'll definitely be watching, but I mean, there's not much to say, but just to watch the charts, pay attention. Maybe learn a new skill in the meantime, because this is going to take time to form out. We could easily enter bear market, but as of now, this is looking good. This is looking good. I'm not worried. I actually stacked up some more DGB and plan on buying more if it gets lower, but once we break this, that might just be